How's it, everyone? Welcome back. This is the Mac Coast to Coast Show. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you know when we go live. Here's your host, Brian McLamara.
What's up, Mac Coasters? It's another episode of Mac Coast to Coast, the show that makes you go where the beaches are cool and the waves are tasty. I'm here with my main guys here. I'm with Razzle.
Those are tasty waves.
And T-Mac.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. We got a special guest today. We got Spinksy returning with us today. Here he is.
Hey, Spinksy, welcome.
What's up, brother?
G'day.
Welcome back, brother. How you been?
I'm good. I'm real good, guys. And you? You all look healthy, happy, and terrific. And it's breakfast down here, but we don't have any tasty waves this morning. Rather flat and horrible.
Let's go ahead and give a shout out to our sponsors. Future 6 Helping Hand, providing free ocean-centric programs for children with special needs. And Brotherhood 808 Clothing. Friends are your chosen family. Brothers for life. And live life to the fullest.
Well, g'day viewers, all those tuning into the Mac Coast to Coast show. This is Spinksy coming to you live down under. I'm at my home beach, Alexandra Headland, on Queensland's beautiful Sunshine Coast. And as you can see, the surf is really not pumping. Small localised northerly swell. It's favouring the northern open beaches for size surfers. It's only around knee high at most on the sets. And if you've got a high volume board, dust it off, because that's what you're going to need if you're keen and desperate for a grovel. Hit the northern beaches for size. Do so nice and early. Winds currently out of the west-northwest. They're light to moderate and will strengthen throughout the day. So these conditions are definitely going to deteriorate. A northern corner may offer a little shelter throughout the afternoon, but don't expect too much. Outgoing tide, low tide in a couple of hours, another high around 4 p.m. this afternoon. Now, if you're keen for that swim, that water is nice and warm at 23 degrees Celsius. So for you US viewers, Celsius in the imperial temp, that's Fahrenheit, that's around the low 70s. So quite warm. Don't need a jacket or a steamer, but if you don't mind the wind, or can't handle the wind, I should say, a light 2mm jacket will make you feel a little bit more comfortable out there if you're tackling the small surf today. Enjoy the Mac Coast Coast show. I enjoy tuning into every episode. Remember to like and subscribe to the show to get the notifications when their new shows become available. So that is the latest from the beach with Spinksy, and I'll check in again another day.
Spinksy, you know, you got the World Surf League down there in your home turf, man. What's going on, brother? What, you know, you've been following the contest. What have you been thinking?
Yeah, what a great week of competition down at North Narrabeen. Wow, all the competitors just put on a show once again, surfing fantastic North Narrabeen beach breaks, and it was pleasant offshore conditions, plenty of waves. They were running it right through the last heats into the sunset, and two goofy footers taking out the men's and women. So the Brazilian Brigade, now it's Gabe's turn. It was in that final last comp with Italo up at Newcastle, so he's put another notch on his belt. And the Floridian, Caroline Marks.
They were saying that was the first time a goofy foot has won the contest in a while, because most of the shredder girls are regular foot. So congratulations, Caroline Marks, for a great contest. She was hitting the lip, going straight up, doing nice bottom turns, gouges. I was tripping. She's surfing really good. And congratulations, Gabriel Medina, man. He's a beast, man. The guy looks like on the whole quarantine, he was just working out. Booger's all yoked out. Do you see him? I was like,
let me take a look. Let me pull up those stats. So here's the girls' stats right here.
Yeah. Caroline Marks, she had to really battle, man, to beat, to win that contest. It was really a good contest.
Well, you can see in the quarterfinals, our Sunshine Coast local girl, Keely Andrew, again, making an appearance in finals, the same as down at Newcastle. Isabella unfortunately got knocked out in the round, or a couple of rounds beforehand, but Keely's still making a presence, but has nothing on that world champ of Carissa Moore. Look, Tatiana again coming from behind to take that win. She served great up against Carissa in the semis. And Caroline, look, again, coming from behind, she was never really in the hunt at the start of the heat, but she pulled off those waves. The perseverance just pulled through, and like as you said there, Tim, some great forehand gouges. She's a stocky little surfer, and mate, one to be reckoned with. Definitely going into the tour. I think that's her third CT win now. So like a lot of confidence going into Margaret River.
Yeah, she's go ahead.
Coming from the hotbed of Florida, Brevard County, of course, just keeps producing world-class surfers.
Yeah, she's really got a good style to her too. Not only does she has a nice forehand, like her front side's really evolving, but her backside hacks are just straight up. I mean, she's just on another level. I mean, over the years since she came into the tour, like her backside was her strong side. And then if you watch her interview during the contest, she talks about how like she's been working on her forehand, her front side, and you saw it really pay off. She said she really worked a lot on it during the quarantine, but she's really looking solid.
Yeah, and in regards to that quarantine, there was a chance that she actually wasn't even going to make it down under because she tested positive, that false positive test. And, imagine all the stress and emotion that she had to go through, then to get here, then to quarantine for that 15 days, and then, pulled that rabbit out of the bag. And, a well-deserved winner. So, too, with the men's. Some great surfing as well with the men's surfing in the last week. Italau, I don't know how you felt about it, but I really personally believe he pulled off that wave out in the flats where the judges never called it, and I think he got a 1.
Yeah, I agree. I thought he pretty much pulled it off. I thought that, if you watch a lot of the guys, when they pull a maneuver and then they kind of jump off the wave, you notice that they jump off. If he would have just jumped off, they would have considered that a landing because he landed it. And then the whitewater kind of overtook him. So, yeah, I kind of thought he got robbed in that. I mean, but I hope he can bounce back from it. He's not too mad to where he's not going to, he keeps his head straight. And, he was upset about it for sure.
I thought he got a little over whiny there, but that's just my opinion. But, I mean, you got to learn how to lose also. That's part of sportsmanship.
That's correct.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
But, Gabrielle just taking up to another notch, blasting out of the blocks in the final against Connor. Connor was comboed within the first 5 or 10 minutes of that heat. And, Gabriel, someone just turned the dial on to Superman, and he just went ballistic. And, again, a well-deserved winner, saved everything at the end. But then Federico, some great surfing. He's got some beautiful, smooth backhand hacks in those small little lefts that Narrabeen was producing. Over and all, these guys going into Margaret River with a lot of confidence. And it was good to see Connor make that final as well. A little Californian surfer. He probably had a good jam on his guitar after that. And he'd be patting himself on the back too going into Margaret River with his result down at North Narrabeen.
Go ahead, Tim.
Oh, I'm excited to see the show. I don't know if you guys got to see it during the contest, but they got In the Band or something. They have a new show coming out with Tom Curran and Mason Ho. Yeah. And I think that's going to be a great show. I can't wait to watch it, man, because of course Connor's a jammer. He loves the guitar, and a lot of his surfing is inspired. He was inspired by Tom Curran, which was my hero too. So I'm excited to see it.
Imagine all the film that's been cut laying on the floor. Like, I think that film, the first one's only like 15 minutes long. Now, there must be so much film that, they could do like a, what do they call them? Like a bloopers sort of thing. Where they could add all the different stuff that happened because Mason's a funny little bastard, isn't he? I think he's great. He's a crazy little dude,
He is, man.
That's that. I don't know where that wave is on the North Shore, but it's right on that reef rock, and he's man, it's like,
it hurts my body when I see him fall, and I'm like, thinking like at my age, if I was to go out there and charge that, I'd be hurting for weeks after that. But that guy, he's just charging right over the rocks. And yeah, he's a freak, man. That guy, and his style, he's got his uncle's style. He's got the hose style. He's a style master. He's a great surfer. And he never could pull it together in the heats. That's the funny thing about it. He's a free surfer, because they tried to bring him to the contest and he never really produced. But I mean, the way he surfs, he could probably win contests, definitely if he put his mind to it.
Yeah, I'm surprised being a Rip Curl sponsored surfer, he never got thrown a wild card just to add that little extra flair into the competition. Mick come in and had his little run, but would have been good to see Mason. I'm not too sure with the legs down in Mexico who is the main sponsor for that, but it'd be really good to see Mason get down there, or even throw in Tom Curran. He's got some great surfing movies recently put out down there along Mexico, and he might bring out that skimboard with the big ass fins and probably chiseling it away and modeling it before he goes out and surfs again.
He's still one with the ocean, though. It seems like he just finds all the pockets and he's always just soul surfing. I mean, he's an awesome surfer.
He's a great musician too. I've seen him. He was at the Blue Note in Waikiki, and I went and watched his concert. And he's such a stony, cool dude, man. Everybody's laughing. He was just,
they make him out to be a little like, I don't know. He's a little out there. It seems like, man.
But that's what makes him cool. Is he's so like, just organic and relaxed. He's he's not tripping on shit. He's just surfing, enjoying music, and enjoying the ride.
That's it, enjoying the ride, and that's what it all comes down to, isn't it? And in any shape or form. But yeah, he's definitely the mellowest dude out there at the moment, and he doesn't like the limelight, which is good. And the guy just rips out in the water. Put him on anything, and the guy just blows up, doesn't he? He's fantastic. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he could probably surf a little board that washed up, like an old log or something.
Speaking of old logs,
be right in the pocket, man. Surfing some old, cut off of a tree or something.
So since you brought up Mick Fanning, man, I want to congratulate Mick Fanning, big idol of mine. I love the guy. He's such a professional, and he did great in the contest. I mean, I thought he surfed awesome. His first heat, he had a bad heat, but he hasn't surfed on the tour for a while, so he took a little while to get warmed up. But man, congratulations, Mick, man. Thanks for showing up and riffing, dude. I was stoked to see him back in the water.
Yeah, White Lightning, one of the fastest surfers that was ever on the tour. 3 world titles, and much deserving. And it was very humbling for him to get in to actually surf against Italo. And I think he lost a heat down at Bells Beach against Italo at one stage, where Italo won that Bells. But it was pretty good. Look, heading into WA, hopefully we get some of those big southwest swells, and the boys and girls will get some great rides. Competition then will still stay in WA, and it will head to Rottnest Island. Now that place is known for its seclusion. There's a little small population of people. It's more of a tourist place, but there's some ranking little reef breaks around that place. And look, I'm very excited for the tour to move over there, and be great to get back on with you guys and share the love of the tour heading into WA next week.
Yeah, definitely, man. Since it's in Australia, we'll be up with you, Spinksy, and keep it going, man, because I'm excited for it too, man. Margaret River, they might go over to the box. I hope it gets big enough for the box, because that place is just a whole new level of surfing, like barrels. And so I'm excited for it, man,
Yeah, so get the slab surfing back in. There's some gnarly, hollow waves, especially when it gets big. Did you know that place, the box, was only ever surfed by bodyboarders? And then some surfers went out there and obviously doing it a little bit more on the higher tide. And yeah, it's now one of the good locations outside of Main Break when it's happening.
Yeah. It's a beautiful wave.
Yeah, it's scary
gnarly.
though, man. I don't know if
Gnarly,
I'd go. I mean, that place is slabbing. You
Yeah.
definitely got to have your pig dog down if you're goofy foot out there.
Yeah, I'll just sit off on the jet ski and let the professionals take on that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sure.
All right,
Yeah.
guys.
Well,
It's been great having you on the Matt Coast to Coast show. Thanks for joining us again, Spinksy, man. It's great to see you, man. You're awesome, brother. I appreciate you showing up. And you have a good one, brother. Enjoy the rest of the tour. And until next time, we'll see you later, my brother.